Hi, welcome to another episode of Hot Takes. There is industrial action looks like it's going to be on the cards, and this is one of those cases, weird cases, where it's being taken against the government, but I actually think both sides are absolutely wrong. However, because it's going to embarrass and hurt and damage Keir Starmer more than it damages anyone else, I'm thinking, okay, I'm going to back it out of the principle. I don't agree with what they're doing, but I'm going to back it out of principle. Because Labour are desperate to try and sort of reset negotiations with the unions, have a good relationship. Beer and sandwiches at number 10 and all that BS, right? But now it seems that it's all going what's known in the trade as tits up. And the reason being that for, I think, the first time ever, the Met police staff are going to go on strike. And the reason why is not one I can agree with. I accept that they're going to do it, and I'm kind of reluctantly backing them because of the problems it causes the government. But I think that they're wrong to do it, and I'll tell you why. They are going on strike, not this time for money, but because 2,400 staff at the Met, in New Scotland Yard, and the sort of orbital bit that goes around, because it's not just the one building. They're having a walkout because the PCS union, which I think is the largest of the civil servant unions, is very unhappy that the government has ordered the staff to be at their desks 3 days a week. What? They should be at those desks 5 days a week. But there we go. They had a poll, not a poll, they had a vote. 85% of the members voted for strike action. This includes the 999 call handlers and child protection officers. I think the child protection and the 999 ought to carry on and be at their, and carry on working. But everyone else, go. Embarrass Starmer. Now, the PCS union there aren't the actual police. They come under a different union. The police officers union, but they are the support staff, the administrators, the maintenance, the tech guys, that sort of thing. They're the civilian workers within the police. And they are rightfully angry at having the work conditions changed. But on the other hand, I think they should be in at all times. But they're saying it's time for the politicians to be stopped being obsessed where people are working from, so long as the work gets done. Now, I want to point out something to these idiots, that if you can work from home, fine, you're working from home, but there's nothing stopping your employer saying working from another country and firing you and hiring some guy in India at half the rate. After all, it's not as important for you to be in the office. You're maintaining office life. Oh, it's not important for me to be in the office. That's fine. It's not important for you to be doing the job. I can get someone in abroad, half the price. There you go. Whereas if you're in the office, your face is there and you're there 24/7, 365. Obviously not. But if you're in 5 days a week and you're involved in all aspects, they don't even think about getting someone from a foreign country to do your job at half the price, do they? So for all your, look at me being clever. Look at me being clever, working from home, and winning and going on strike to make sure it happens. Bang! All of a sudden, why have I not got a job? I said, because you're not needed. Why do we need you in the office? You said yourself you don't need to be in the office. That means we don't need you. We get someone else to do it. Mental, stupid people. However, with Starmer facing this and having this big walkout right against what he's trying to do, because he wrote a very nice, sweet letter, didn't he, to them the other day, saying how important they are, and he apologised for saying it was a tepid bath and all this rubbish. He was trying to make it like he really likes the unions, and of course he doesn't, because the unions are filled with normal people. He doesn't deal with people, does he? The Starmer Droid 4000 does not like people. He likes to plug himself in. Quite literally, I've heard. But yeah, it'd be interesting to see who will cave. I think Starmer will. He will cave. He's not good at confrontation. He'll send someone else in to do it. He won't talk to them. He doesn't talk to people. You know this. When anything happens, he doesn't go and talk to people. He hates them. So yeah, there we go. So it's another cock up on the way. Another big walkout, another big strike. Well done, the unions. Like I say, I disagree with the principle of why they're striking, but I'm going to stand forthwith behind them simply on the principle that it's going to really upset Keir Starmer, and that helps make my day. Thanks very much. Bye.